Hello again, it's me, Jamie. I used to do loads of videos and then I kind of got fed up and worked on my blog, and then I'm slowly coming back to YouTube, which I do love talking on YouTube and I love getting to know people in the book community. But I also like talking about TV shows, and there are a couple of TV shows that really interest me at the moment. One of them is the Wednesday Addams series, Wednesday on Netflix, which a lot of people are talking about. It's been doing the rounds, it's been doing incredibly well, and it's directed by Tim Burton, and Tim's known for his creepy, kooky films in the past, always a little bit sarcastic, quite dark, Johnny Depp things, Helena Bonham Carter, all that kind of thing. And this one has got a well-selected cast, including a stint by Catherine Zeta-Jones in the Morticia Addams role as the matriarch of the Addams family. But we're really focusing on the daughter, Wednesday, and she is played by Jenna Ortega, who has cropped up as a teenager in things like You and in the recent Scream 2022 movie. So yeah, it's fresh, it's interesting. It's an interesting way to look at the Addams family, focusing on a school that both the parents went to, and they have an interesting history there. And it's a kooky school for outcasts, so sort of werewolves and sirens and things. And Wednesday, well, she may or may not fit right in, but she's been given the chance to go here after being kicked out of her other school for doing some pretty horrific thing to her classmates, who themselves were quite mean. So yeah, she got her own back in quite wicked ways. Anyway, talking about all of these things, I just wanted to sort of sum it all up. I think it's really well written. It's funny. It could be funnier in places, but it's got all of the bits that you would expect. There's the great interaction with her and her family. She's got this thing, which is like a hand that walks around, which was in the original film. So that's interesting, that he's still, the thing, is still around and plays quite an important role, because it has gone with her to school and is kind of spying on her for her parents, but she uses the thing to her advantage. There are some awkward things that have happened. There are some killings that have happened in the woods surrounding the Nevermore school, the kind of almost vampire type school that she's in. I do believe the series apparently was filmed in Romania, so maybe even in Transylvania, I'm not sure. There are suggestions of that on TikTok, I haven't checked. It's in several episodes, I think it's 8 episodes, and there is a renowned dance that she does, Wednesday Addams, very dark, quite funny. I nearly did the dance then, but I would be awful at it. And overall, the series is just really interesting. It kind of flows nicely. As I say, it's not outrageously funny, but there is humour in there. It's definitely colourful, it's interesting, and it keeps you wanting more, and I'm sure there will be more because it's been really successful. The head teacher is played by Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, Gwendoline Christie, who is a very tall actress who is doing a lot of good things, and she plays brilliantly as the chief of this place. And there's also a therapist or a counsellor who is involved, who you might recognise from previous films when she was younger, like Scooby-Doo. I can't remember her name right now. So there's some cheese in there. My favourite thing is that Christina Ricci, who was the original Wednesday Addams from the 90s movies, has come back as a teacher. And she's doing great work at the moment, because she's also in something I really liked called Yellow Jackets. So yeah, if you want to see something that's going to entertain you, it's going to pass the time quickly, it's going to keep you intrigued, and it'll give you something to talk about, why not check out Wednesday on Netflix?